It's amazing, isn't it? Even with the bitrate set like really low at like 500, we still get some drop frames. 311 to be exact, or 3.2% of the 7,000, now 8,040 frames that have been sent. But at least it is better than the what it was last week with tens of thousands of dropped frames and multiple disconnects just in the 5-minute start screen. I forgot to do something. For those of you watching on Twitch, I've been trying a new thing where I spend time just chatting for a little bit, because for whatever reason, my internet seems to be extremely bad for the first 15 to 30 minutes. Usually around the 20-minute mark, it clears up. So for the first, 20 to 30 minutes of stream, I'm going to do just chatting, which is a common thing VTubers do anyway, mostly for view purposes, because apparently just chatting is just that much more popular. But yeah, we're going to be doing just chatting. We've done it every stream this week. Lives or Restream doesn't let me set just chatting as a category for some reason, so I have to manually remember to change it in Twitch after we go live. Once I hit the start streaming button, it goes to Restream, and then Restream sends it to Twitch and YouTube. Restream will change the category to whatever I set it, which is usually Starsand Island. I've decided to not bother setting the category in YouTube to anything other than the main game I'm going to be playing for this stream, which today is Starsand. But for Twitch purposes, I think, yeah, we do need to be setting that. It's a lot easier to set that on Twitch anyway. But yeah, we will be doing just chatting for the first 20 to 30 minutes, even though I often don't have anything to talk about. I don't know what to say. Will we want to just sit here and stare at each other for a half an hour? Stare lovingly into my blue eyes with red contact lenses, staying glowing cybernetic implants. Hi. What to talk about? I was browsing Paralive's stuff earlier. I looked onto the discussion in the community hub on Steam about if there was anyone else having performance problems with it. Because Wednesday's stream kind of fell apart towards the end. Now that might have been my computer, because it did download some updates. I think it did that earlier though. I thought it might have had more, because Microsoft in their infinite wisdom has decided to allow Windows to just download and install updates whenever, and it's not smart enough to check and see, oh, there's an application running right now that's using up 90% of the computer's resources. Maybe I shouldn't install updates right now. But no, gone are the days of Windows 7 where I can set it to download but don't install until I tell you to. I think you might still be able to do that on Windows 10. There's probably like a registry entry somewhere you can edit. It ticks me off, because that was the thing to do back in Windows 7. You just set it, download and tell me that there are updates, but do not install them unless I tell you to, because it's my computer and you do what I say. But no, Microsoft wants it. Well, there's always Linux, I guess, which I am giving strong consideration to. Anyway, the reason I was browsing the community hub for Paralives to see, oh, is there anything going on performance-wise? Is anyone else having this problem where it started off fine? Through most of the stream of it, it was fine. Hi, Nani. Yeah, sure they do. Yeah. It started out fine, but as towards the end especially, the performance just went really bad. It got really bad. We didn't even end up making Sam because it was just so terrible. and I wanted to look and see, is there like a memory leak I don't know about? Is something going on? I couldn't find anything. So that might have been just unique to me. It could be a one-off. We'll find out. I might try playing it a little bit this weekend off stream just to see. What do we want to discuss? We got any discussion topics? It's show and tell. Anyone here bring anything for show and tell? Class, hello? Okay, since I'm going to be a teacher, I'm going to divide the class. I want half of the class on one side of the classroom and half of the class on the other side of the classroom. We're going to discuss whether or not water is wet. I guess we could talk about Genshin for a while. Genshin's got fun things going on. The new update to my system has been getting cranky lately if I don't clean cache and cookies often. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do, because my computer's actually on old-fashioned spinny hard disk drives, which I need to defrag them. It's been a couple years since they've been defragged. That might help, but really, like, it would be a band-aid on a bullet wound. What I really need to do is completely reinstall Windows and just start fresh. That would help a lot. Just start with a blank slate. But it's too much of a pain. I'd have to reinstall everything and redo a bunch of settings, and I just don't wanna. Not when I really want to just build a new computer anyway. The real question is, if and when I do build a new PC, should I go with Windows or just bite the bullet and switch to Linux? And I'm really considering just biting the bullet and going to Linux. Really considering that. But there might be a few reasons why I need to stay on Windows. If Microsoft would just stop being evil, can they do that for me? That would be nice. Just stop being evil. Stop trying to force us to live in a cyberpunk dystopia, and not even a cool cyberpunk dystopia where we have like cybernetic implants and you know, like silver-haired ladies wearing barely any clothing. If you've ever seen Cyberpunk, the freaking anime. Oh, what was it called? Cyberpunk something or other. I'm talking mainly about Lucy. Yeah, we don't get that cyberpunk dystopia. We get the boring one. That's the world we live in. Oh boy. So yeah, Genshin's update. We're finally in Snezhnaya. I haven't played much of it. I wanted to finish exploring the moon because that's a thing that we went to as well. It's funny. You start playing. I started playing Genshin back in 2020 when it first came out, right? And then my GPU died, and it took forever to get a new one, so I missed a lot. When I finally came back to Genshin after getting a new GPU, Fontaine had just released. So for those of you who don't play Genshin, that means I missed the finishing up both Mondstadt and Liyue. I missed Inazuma, and I missed Sumeru. I came back just a few days before the update that added Fontaine. So I missed a lot. If we only worked on that, which we weeded out evil, all we'd have left is our thumbs to twiddle. You know what? I'll take twiddling thumbs over dealing with evil. But yeah, I missed so much. And then, like, I did the big stupid. I decided I didn't want to play any of Fontaine because I wanted to catch up. So I had to go from the tail end of Mondstadt's story through Liyue's, through Inazuma's, and through Sumeru's. And by the time I did all that, Fontaine was ending and Natlan came out. And then I was like, I really want the rewards. So I kind of ended up skipping Fontaine and going to Natlan after Sumeru. And it was a bit of a shock, kinda, because like the Natlan story starts in Fontaine. You're like saying goodbye to your friends from Fontaine. I didn't know who any of those characters were. It's like Navia and Charlotte and Farina are all there, and I know next to nothing about them. I remember when Navia came out, everyone was fawning over her, and I'm like, she's kind of meh. And I've always thought that. But I finally, a few months back, went through Fontaine's story and freaking fell in love with Navia. To the point that when they did the Fontaine rerun where you could pick which character you wanted to pull for, I pulled for Navia without question. And I'm currently in the process of building her up and leveling her up. I freaking love her. She's cool. It's really funny. I didn't care for her at first because I thought her design was kind of meh and I knew nothing about her. And MiHoYo has a way of making me fall in love with these characters. Especially the ones when I think, you're nothing special. Oh no, wait, you're actually really cool. They did that with freaking Nodcry as well. And Natlan. I thought I wouldn't pull for any Natlan characters. And then they give me Seatlali, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'll pull for Seatlali. And I got Seatlali, and I love her to death. And then we go into Nodcry. About a year ago, they started the Nodcry stuff. And I'm going into Nodcry thinking, yeah, you know what? This is kind of just... It's kind of Genshin's filler arc, in a way. It's not really filler, but it's more like the Genshin story kind of wrote itself into a corner. Because as good as the writing in Genshin can be, their delivery oftentimes falls short. And there's a lot of like lore important details that you might have no way of knowing. They also do overcomplicate the lore a bit. Because there's everything from like ancient dragons to dragon sovereigns to the archons, the 3 moon goddesses, and there's different levels of goddesses and gods. It's like, oh god, pick one. Ugh. And they basically did Nodcry just to get everyone caught up, because all of this is scattered across the game. Not all of it is in the quest and cutscenes. Some of it is in frickin' in-game books you have to read, or freaking weapon and equipment descriptions. It's like, what the absolute heck? So they did Nodcry to basically catch everyone up to speed, and also tie up a few loose ends that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to tie up. So I go into Nodcry thinking, this is largely the filler arc. I'm probably not gonna I'm not gonna like pull for any characters. I think it's gonna be mostly met. Nope. We get Yehoda, and Yehoda is a deer, and I'm like, okay, fine. And Yehoda drained me. Oh my god. Because she's a 4-star character. And 4 stars don't have the same guarantees that 5 stars do. 4-star character, like if you pull for characters in Genshin, right? 5-star characters have certain guarantees built in, so you will get them at certain points. 4 stars don't. The only guarantee is that you get a 4-star within 10 pulls. There's no pity system built in to ensure it's the 4-star you want. So I had to do a lot of pulls to finally catch Yehoda. And then what happens? Like 2 months ago, they had an event where they gave out Yehoda for free. Grr. That's what I get. That's what I get for pulling on a 4-star. Oh well. I love her character. And she's actually pretty good too, as well, like an actual off-field support and healer, kinda. I'll be honest, I don't like healers that heal on their burst like she does, but I think the best healer in the game is Barbara, but everyone thinks I'll be crazy if I said that out loud. But Yao Yao's pretty good too. I like healer characters that heal with their skill, not their burst. And I'm realizing no one's chatting, and I'm just talking to myself with this because the few of you that are in chat right now have no idea what I'm talking about. And you're just thinking, yeah, Despa, go ahead. Whatever you say. Oh, well. I'm mostly killing time. We're 20 minutes in. We could start upping the bit right now. I think we're at the point where it usually started smoothing out. I kind of like to play it safe though and go to 30 minutes. I think that's a nice round number. So if there's anything else we can talk about for 10 minutes. Oh wait, there was other... Genshin starts out at this game where you're like, oh, it's fantasy. Because you're in a distinctly medieval Europe area. It looks very fantasy. And then you go to an area that's medieval Chinese and medieval Japan. And Sumeru things kind of start getting different there. But it always had this fantasy feel early. It feels like fantasy. By the time you get to where we're at in the story, though, we're on the freaking... We take spaceships to the moon. How does that work? The game starts out in medieval fantasy, and we're now taking spaceships to the moon. And the Traveler has a gun. It's crazy. And at no point does it not make sense. Yes, it does. It doesn't make sense at plenty of points. Well, let's see. Is there anything going on in the world of Starsand Island? I know 1.0 comes out next week. Let me browse the Starsand Community Hub on Steam. See if there's anything going on. Maybe there's some new mods. I haven't really browsed mods for this game in a bit. Let's see. Starsand Cheek first costume design contest. What kind of unique outfit will you create in Starsand Island? Now's the perfect time to let your creativity shine. Whether you're an experienced creator or trying fashion design for the first time, everyone is welcome to pick up a pen and turn your imagination reality. I can't draw. I cannot draw. It's one of those things where I think I would be really good at character design, but I cannot draw. Character writing, I think I can do pretty good at, though. Let's see. Details about submission methods, rewards, contest rules will be announced soon. Stay tuned for more updates. Okay, that came out on the 10th. Today is the 14th. So there's a contest where you can design something. Probably just a new outfit. Guides. Some people have really pretty screenshots. Holy crap. Coral top with a rainbow? That looks neat. Let's browse the mods. Let's see if there's any mods going on. Any new stuff. There weren't very many mods for this game last I looked. Which is unfortunate. I kind of felt like that would happen, though, but... Does it tell me the total in somewhere? I should probably check the Nexus as well, but... Let's see what's new. It's being very slow right now. I wonder why. Let's see... Foam flower skirt, coral top, no backpack. Catboy. Trendy top with no headphones. That could be fun, actually. A Miku Abomination. This is a custom character that resembles Hatsune Miku, but nope, that's got the pigtails as well. Brazilian Portuguese translation. Espanol translation. Sweetheart shoes, pink. They mostly look like recolors of existing assets. Yeah, I actually did download the no backpack for the coral top mod, but the way this game does mods is, interestingly enough, I haven't used it yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have too much new. Remove bugger from hair. Okay. Night sky shoes, summer wave skirt. Ooh, that looks nice. Again, it's mostly recolors. Dutch translation, floral outfit, snowflake winter outfit. That looks neat. Casual sneakers, white, blue, basically different colors. What's this snowflake winter outfit? I kind of like that. Oh, it's a jacket with snowflakes all over it. The character in that screenshot looks like they're about to start singing Let It Go, though. Remove the bugger and bear ear from bugger hair. Okay. Coral top pink. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Pink mini skirt. Cat boy again. Nothing really eye-catching, honestly. A lot of these outfits look really good, though. Let's go to discussions. Any discussions to discuss? Hold on. Community hub discussions. I have to go a roundabout way. With this unbelievably huge delay in the 1.0 release date, the developers at least say they were going to put having children in the game. This is 8 hours. Has there been a... Are they delaying 1.0? Or are they talking about, like, this is not... They wanted to have 1.0 out earlier than this. Somebody here complaining that they don't think it's ready for 1.0. Let's see here. The game is nowhere near 1.0 release, and the trailer, you spelled trailer wrong, for it shows nothing gamers bought the game for. Okay, in this day and age, it's really easy to spell check this stuff. How have you... Whatever. Not trying to bash, but seriously introduce dating, not complete. The mines keep breaking. There's not even really mines, but continue. Bosses don't work. How do they not work? They're ridiculously easy. Like, I beat the highest boss was really easy. I beat him first time, way before the game wanted me to. Keep introducing new things, but they're either broke or not. Again, I need specifics because there are things in the game I disagree with, but I don't think there's anything broken, really. Last time I played, the turtle didn't work. The Guardian didn't move at all. I mean, they clearly work now, at least for me. I can't speak for everyone else. Yeah, this is mostly people just bitching that they don't think it's 1.0 ready. I think it's fine. It wouldn't be the first game in this genre to be a bit half-baked. I think there's certainly a lot more it could be doing, but... Neona outfit change. How old are these threads? This is May 17th. She decided no, can't. Confused and upset that she was taken out of her cute jacket and skirt for unnecessary motorcycle leathers. Oh, what do you... That makes more sense. She's the motorcycle Girl. Why would she wear a skirt and all that on a motorcycle? That's like asking to burn your leg. They gave Neona riding leathers when they didn't. I mean, they don't. No one else really rides their vehicles around. It's just nice that does at least acknowledge she has a motorcycle. Why is there a Eula? The hell do you? What are people asking here? Why is there an Eula? Why is there this thing that every single game, every single software ever made has? Can anyone explain why some games have it, even many multiplayer games don't have it? Yes, they do. You might not have seen it, but they do. They all do. It's that thing you agree to when you install the thing. I think we're dealing with people who are less than average intelligence. That's mean. That's mean. I shouldn't have said that. Someone clearly doesn't know what an Eula is, though. Didn't revert Zareni back to her awesome original design. You know, what was her original design? Because I know she had a change. Let me see. Someone's linked to Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Might call it Zwitter. Zwitter. X and Twitter combined became Zwitter. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Hold on. Can I full screen that? Let me do something real quick. Let's see. Put you to Firefox real quick. Not going to show anything I shouldn't. Oh. Well, I mean, that's enough to get the point across. So that's Zareni's original design, apparently. So, like, Zareni, grocery store owner, tech enthusiast, enthusiastic about researching various technologies. Yeah. Often gets nervous, tongue-tied. Yeah. After making eye contact for 3 seconds, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's her. Why did they change? I'll be honest, this design is kind of meh compared to how she is now. Do I have I should have a screenshot of her. Let's see. Starsand screenshots. I have 27 screenshots. At least one of them has to be of Zareni. Yeah, right here. Her character profile. Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy. Let me bring up a display capture. This is a bad idea. Display capture, main, add one existing. Let me move that down here. Does that not have filters on it? Because I need to crop out some parts. Nope, it does. Let me do some cropping real quick. All right, and resize. Fit to screen, transform, fit to screen. Well, yeah, that'll work. So this is Zareni's original design right here. Can you not see my cursor? Yeah, you can. Okay. This is Zareni's original design. This is her current in-game design. Between the two, I kind of prefer this one. The reason being is I feel like this design looks out of place for the setting. It looks like generic gamer girl, which, to be fair, Zarini does come across as a gamer girl. This looks like you just tried to put Project Melody in the game, to be totally honest with you. I do like the aesthetic of it, the purples and the off-white color she's got going on. I think I prefer that over the blue, because there's already like what, 2 other characters who have blue, lots of blue in their color palette. I don't think there's any that have purple, so that would make her stand out a bit more. But yeah, I kind of like this outfit. It looks a little bit more fitting for her character, because she seems like a character who doesn't want to draw attention to themselves. And if you're dressing like this, that's nothing but attention. She's the type of character who wants to become wallpaper. She just wants to sit, don't draw attention to herself. She wants to chill, do her own thing, right? Don't bother her. This says, don't bother me. This says, I'm a cat girl. Yeah. This gets no attention. This gets all the attention. And she's the type of character who doesn't want attention. So yeah, this is a little bit more fitting for her character, really. It doesn't say tech enthusiast right off the bat, but at the same time, it doesn't really need to. I kind of like that her tech enthusiast comes across more as you get to know her than initially through her visuals. They probably could give her glasses. That would set her apart a bit more, because this screenshot down here where she has glasses, but then you'll be leaning into like the nerd girl stereotype a bit. But whatever, it's a stereotype for a reason. She would look adorable with glasses. Look at this down here. You know, giving her glasses as well as maybe some sort of tech thing, like a smartwatch or something. I do feel like her jacket could be shorter sleeved, so you can actually see the smartwatch or something. That would work really well. But yeah, this doesn't really fit the vibe of the game. That's probably why they changed it. Note, character details are subject to change before official release. Yeah, her color scheme, this person says their color scheme went from purple to mint. I do kind of feel disappointed that they changed the color scheme. I think purple would have worked well for her. Give her glasses, give her a smartwatch, and make her color scheme purple and white and black as opposed to blue and black. They say it's mint. Her hair is the only mint thing here. But yeah, this design doesn't quite fit the aesthetics of the game. That's probably why they changed it. She just looks... She looks like this is kind of funny to say. She looks like, in this original design, she looks like a VTuber. She looks like a VTuber got injected into the game world, whereas this looks a bit more like it belongs there. Oh well. Anyway, what was that thread saying? Curious what the original design here. Yeah, thank you. She previously looked like... So she previously looked like this in-game. That's cute. I mean, it's not terrible, but it was designed from early development. It got changed by the time the early access release. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember seeing the artwork, but she never looked like this in-game. So that probably was a change that happened early then. Oh well. Honestly, I prefer her current design. Be totally real with you. That's a change that happened early, so she never actually looked like that in game. You can see her old design in the early trailer. Oh wait, she was in a trailer? So they would have had a model then. I wonder if she's still in the files. Hold on. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's fully animated and everything. She shows up at like 3 seconds into that trailer. Seeing it in motion, it actually looks a bit better here than it does in the 2D. Hold on a second. Let's see. Bring up. Hide that. Bring that up. And I want you to capture Steam, if you don't mind. So yeah, this is the original trailer. Honestly, seeing her in motion, she actually does look pretty good in this design. I still think
every islander has a story to tell.
I do think the current design is better. It fits the vibe of the game more. Because that still looks like a VTuber. It doesn't look like a character in Starsand Island. It looks like a VTuber. You know what we should do? Since the game is going in going full release soon, we might as well watch. Is this the original trailer? It's an early trailer. Good enough. Give me a second here. Hide this. Actually, no. Let me resize this so it actually fits like it's supposed to. Give me a minute. We're doing it live. There, let me play with the filters a bit here. How would this look if I just took the crop off? Yeah, that works better. All right, let's watch this. Let's see how it compares. The whole thing is moved. Why has the whole thing moved? You're supposed to be down here. There we go. Display capture method. I need to add the audio to that. Let me bring up single app audio. And I want you to capture Steam. Let's see if this works. It's not capturing it. Multi-app audio, maybe? Or is it not looking at the right exe? Hold on, am I on? This is on Steam right here. All right, let me use multi-app then. Let's see, add. Steam.exe. Let me see if you work. You don't. Motherfucker. Maybe if I just go through window capture then? Steam, capture audio. Let me resize that. There we go.
Every moment spent together.
All right, that's working. Let's get rid of this. No more background music. All right, let's see. This is an early Starsand trailer. So let's see how things ended up living up here. Okay. So that's the early Zareni. So they did have a 3D model for her. She doesn't look terrible in this design now that I see it in motion and in the game. I still think she looks a little too VTuber generic here. But yeah, the glasses, her current design should have glasses. There, I said it. I like the robot though. She did keep the robot. But yeah, this design doesn't fit the aesthetic of the game. That's probably why they changed it. It works for her as a character, and were this a different game, it probably would be fine. I do think they should have kept the glasses.
Islander has a story to tell. Every moment spent together becomes a treasured memory.
Barely interacted with that guy.
Begins here.
Hi, Pastel. Would you accept this? Was Pastel one of the early NPCs they had working? She must have been, because this is definitely early alpha footage, if this is an early trailer. They have dating. That's a thing. I haven't seen that yet, but well, no, wait. I think we did that on a date with Zareni. Fishing, that's in the game. So far, so good. There's a kitty. Cotton Candy was his name. I haven't seen a cat like that yet, or named Cotton Candy. That's a heck of a name for a cat, though. Chicken. Chicken got out. Bug catching. It's a treasure chest in the background. Give Pastel 5 insects. Or give that chicken 5 insects. Crafting. There's a sheep. So far, like, yeah, this looks like everything in the trailers in the game. They're focusing a lot on Pastel here. Like, she's made a more appearance here than anywhere else. So she must have been the only NPC they really had working when it came time to record this.
Stars look so close, but they're actually separated by thousands of light years.
Yeah. The stars above us.
Okay, voice acting. For the main character? That's not in the game.
Just like you.
Or if I don't remember it being so far.
You still found your way back here. Weather, sunny. A new star appeared today. Hope this one doesn't get lost.
Okay, I might not have. That's like a unique cutscene. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, cooking. That's not in the game, at least not like that. Sitting and standing up, and that might be. I haven't done anything. I don't really have a spouse yet, so. Just chillaxing with your significant other. That might be in the game, and I just haven't. Is that a truck? Admittedly, this is the first time I've seen this trailer. If you had shown me this trailer beforehand, I would have said, this is just a generic Stardew clone. And it kind of is. I like Starsand Island, but it is lacking in a lot of ways. It could be better. But part of that is I don't think the devs really wanted it to be what I would look for. Because I'm looking for something closer to the My Time series where you have actual story and all that fun stuff. They seem to have made it closer to Stardew, where it is more open-ended and more open than it is an actual story with a beginning, middle, end. The story is what you make it in a game like this. Wow, that's the one. So hold on, we got to go back to Zareni here. So this whole trailer, the only character that you ever interact with is Pastel, which means she's probably one of the older characters, one of the first ones to actually get fully fleshed out and working. I thought when I first saw Zareni's 2D art that maybe they just decided not to go with that design, but they had a working model. Now I really want to know why they changed it. Not gonna lie, I do like this design. It just doesn't fit the world. I like her headset, though. It would be weird for her to walk around wearing a headset like that all the time, but stranger things have happened. Yeah. She does look like a VTuber, though. I can see why they went with the design they went with, but yeah. I do think... I want the glasses. That's the mod we need. We need a glasses mod for Zareni. I think giving her glasses would do a lot for her design. The one we actually got. I still gotta figure out why that transition's not happening correctly. Alright. Well, we've been going for, holy crap, almost an hour. I think it's time. I think it's time we actually switch to the game. What do y'all think? It's supposed to be just a half hour, but we've been going for almost a full hour. All right, let's risk it for the biscuit and actually shoot the bitrate all the way up to what it's supposed to be, instead of bringing it up gradually. Let's see what happens. So far, so good. All right. And we can turn on game audio as well. Uh-oh. Slight problem. I can't hear anything. I can see the audio is getting through to the stream. Or at least the meters are moving like it is. Why can I not hear anything, though? It's not making it through. Hold on. We're gonna do something dangerous. Sound settings. Hopefully this doesn't break it for y'all. I'm gonna pause the game. Let me double check it hasn't gotten a bit fluffed. I could hear it earlier. Let's see. It's set to virtual audio cable. Let me double check that the virtual audio cable... We're gonna get Darkwing? What do you mean? Let's see. Virtual audio cable properties. Listen on headset. The listen to device got fucking biffed. There we go. That's all it was. I could hear it earlier, though. That's a bit weird. So... I pipe all my game audio through a virtual audio cable, and that's what OBS hears. That's what the device it's listening to. That lets me separate game audio from background music, from desktop, from everything else. So game gets its own audio meter. And that's how I like it, because I get full control over audio that way. But since it's going to a different audio device... Unless I am telling Windows, let me listen to that device through my headset, please, I can't hear the game. And after a Windows update, it often breaks that. You just have to reset it, which is what I had to do. All right. We can finally play this game. And by that, I mean I need to go to Twitch real fast. Let's see. Twitch category. Starsand Island. Let me know if that doesn't change. I just changed it. Oh, you mean we're gonna get dangerous? Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. I honestly didn't even think about that. All right, my separators are still doing their thing. This one's going to be going till the end of time, probably. You be done by the end of the day. What is there to do? Intermediate Rancher Trial. This is the only one we're working on right now. In the meantime, we could do fishing. All right, so crafting's been maxed out. Adventure's been maxed out. Except for that one. Farmer... We got one more to do in Farmer. Fishing, 2 more. And 2 more in ranching. This is the one we're working on right now. To get ranching, I need to make the cloth. I might as well show it. You have to make colored cloth, colored fabric. And the only way to get that, unlike taking just white fabric and dyeing it, you have to get it from a sheep of that color. So if I wanted to do, say, red fabric, I need red wool. You can't dye the wool. It has to come from a red sheep, which makes 0 sense. And the only way to get a red sheep is by breeding sheeps and hope you get a mutation that turns them a color. So it's RNG based. Or we catch more bioresearch stuff, and at 72, I'll get a blue and an orange sheep. Both of which will work. So that's what I'm working on. We're at 64. We need 72, so we only need to catch 8 more things. Yeah, 8. But the problem is I am running out of... I can't find any new shit anymore. So I guess the strat now would be to go do more fishing. And maybe that will start unlocking more fish. So I guess that's going to be our strategy. Let's tend to the garden first, which seems to have everything ready. All right, wheat. I don't know what that one thread is saying. At least that trailer I watched, the game has basically everything in it. The only thing I haven't seen thus far is the interacting with your spouse that way, but I don't have a spouse yet, so I can't really judge that. I probably will have a spouse by the end of this stream. Because I think Zareni is close to that level. We got potatoes and we got spirit fruit. All right, let's figure out what the heck we're doing here. We got spirit fruit. We could replant wheat. I need all season crop first. So what's something that grows all seasons? We got some soybeans. Let's do soybeans, and I need something to put on the trellis. Cucumbers grow on trellis. They're all season. Let's do those. You can go in here for now. So these will be my 2 all-season crops. I also need a crop to plant winter. So let's check You're autumn only. Spring, summer, spring, winter. Could grow those. Your spring, autumn. Spring, autumn. Summer, autumn, summer, autumn, summer. Winter. Winter. Let me check my crops. So these are our options. These two for sure are getting planted. What do we have soybean-wise? We got 12, so I do need to plant more of those. Just shy, we got 29 cucumbers, 48 strawberries. Let's not plant strawberries then. Winter melon, we got 30. Carrots, we got 66. Let's do winter melon. All right. Alt scroll. We'll do soybeans. I'm not going to fertilize anything. We don't really need to be worrying about it yet. Not right now, anyway. Cucumbers. Melons. Cucumber. All right, that's everything. Okay, your winter, your all, your spring, and your winter. All right. Seeds all. Seeds winter. And seeds spring. All right, what are these fish? Clownfish eggs, blue tang eggs, and a feather starfish. So I have both Nemo and Dory in the form of eggs. I have half the cast of Finding Nemo in here. There's Nemo and Marlin, there's Dory, and there's Gil. I did finally remember his name. Anything else? I should probably feed these things. Here, just do 30 for now. Should probably feed... Hold on, can I... You can actually swim in the fish pond. That's neat. Alright, how's my new critters doing? There's a fly buzzing around in my face. Gotta make sure to pet the cow to help it grow. Ah, I fucking got you that time. Dead ass mother... Die! I got the fly. Let's see. 4 days till adulthood. Happy and clean. All right. What about the sheep? You don't need shearing or milking. Hold on. No, you're a pig. The sheep's over there. I mixed up a sheep with a pig. How did I pull that off? 4 days until you're reaching adulthood. Yeah, you don't need shearing though. You're good. What is in my inventory? Unknown mud pile. All right. Let's gather all the stuff from the robots. The gathering robot, recall you for now. Let's see. I don't want you messing with the fish pond. Props are fine. I'm gonna clean up debris, I guess. I really don't think there's anything for him to clean up, though. Nope, he ain't got nothing to do. What can I do with you then? There's nothing in the fish pond to harvest. The crops just got harvested, so they're good. I guess just leave him on livestock, because he starts the day that way. Alright, let's head into town. Where's Zarini? Zarini! Do you know we spent the better part of an hour talking about you?
I was just thinking.
What were you thinking about? Please accept this gift. I will gladly. A gold ingot. I love you. Paths get slippery. I'm making grandma a call me button. Good idea. I want hug and kiss interactions. At this point, she's pretty much my girlfriend. What,
See you tomorrow.
It is... It's a Wednesday. Date night is on Friday. So we will get a date, and that's probably the... Let me see. Probably the last date we'll need to fully level up her thing. Yeah, we just need 50 more points. A date would easily get that. And then we'll be able to move in. I gotta build a better house first. We gotta build a house for this girl. She deserves it. Alright, let's take a look at the commission board. Though I don't think I want to do anything complicated. Because I want to go focus on the fishing. Zarini needs a crossbow again. I don't know why. 1,700 for that. I won't question it. 2,500 for some eternal alloy? I could make it. Pretty easy. You want 2 of them? I can do that one, no problem. Let's see. 1,400 for premium wood planks. I can do that, no problem. That's pretty easy. You also want pickled cucumber. I did just plant some cucumbers. Yeah, sure, why not? Echo beans, lumafrog fragment. I don't want to do the crossbow, to be totally honest. It's how complicated of a build is it? Doesn't frickin' tell me. I don't think it's that complicated. I just don't want to do it. We got enough to do. All right, let's go talk to Fishing Boy. He should be over by the aquarium right now. Oh, we should also find our cat. I didn't see it. I know we have a cat now. All right, where are you? Where is this guy? Oh, you're on the... You son of a bitch. One time I thought I knew where you were. All right, where are you? Should be around here somewhere. Get out of the chair. Let's see. Intermittent angler trial. Bruce looking for some fish that live in the moonlit forest. Got time? Go ask him about it. All right, we'll track that. Well, it's a good that it's in the moonlit forest. I have to kind of go past my house, so that will give me a chance to get the other stuff started. Find Bruce. Bruce is the Kill Bill kid. He's dressed like the main character from Kill Bill. Yeah, this guy.
Hey, wait up.
Hi. Young hero, gold ore for you. Okay. Intermittent trial. Perfect timing, got something I need help with. There's fish in Dreamscape Lake in Moonlit Forest called pearl glowfish. They glow like pearls. The ranch lights are a little dim at night. My sister struggles to work with just a flashlight. Get her a lantern. Why is she using the flashlight? Lantern would be way better. We could keep a few of those fish in a tank. It'd make a perfect natural night light. Yeah, sure. Okay. Moonlit Forest we go. First, we gotta swing by the shop. Alright. First things first. Eternal alloy. 9 premium wood planks. I need 8 total. And pickled cucumber. Let's get the pickled cucumber going first. Pickled cucumber, make me 2 of these. That's going to take the longest. Where is my cat? Kitty, are you in here? Oh, there you are. Watching you arch your back and stretch, even a yoga master could learn from you. Meow. If you could talk, what's the first thing you would say? Feed me. Do cats like honey? I guess so. Interact. Teaser. That's a heck of a flip. See you around, 404. Or maybe not, since your name is 404. Did that cat... I thought it fell asleep right there on the porch. Alright, premium wood planks. Need 8 of these. And then eternal alloy requires 2 alloy. Once I get the eternal alloy process, we'll start heading to the forest. We don't find cats, they find us. That is true. I do have 2 cats in my backyard that have essentially decided to live there. So they technically found me, I guess. Alright, to the forest. And we hit a rock and fell off. Alright, Moonlit Forest. He said something about a lake. Moonlit Meadow. Maybe that one? I can't remember which one he said. Head to Moonlit Forest. God, it'd be nice. Is there a chat log somewhere? I don't know. Let's start at Moonlit Meadow. I think there's a lake near there. We'll find out when we get there. I can look at the map. We have to find some lake. Apparently, I just had to get here and unlock it. Because apparently I've caught the fish already. At least I'm guessing. Because I just walk in here and it's like, oh, you can go back now. Is there another? I've fished here, and I've fished here. I don't know if I've fished around here yet. Is there any water in this area? I can't use my frickin' hoverboard here for some reason. Water down there, but I can't fish on that from here. I don't want to deal with you. What's over here? A lot of nothing. What are you looking at? I want to try to find some water and do some fishing since I'm here. Chicken. Chicken, why do you want to fight me? That's a brave chicken. I beat that ruin guard before I ever fought that chicken, and it thought it could take me. These are echo beans. I'll take them. Alright, we're just back where the water wheel is now. I don't think I've tried fishing in the starting area. Let me try going there real quick. I don't think I'm going to catch anything new. Well, that's not water. There's some treasure chests here, though. Well, shucks. Okay. I guess we'll just go back to the island then. I'm not even gonna look. Actually, no, we'll take a quick look. These robots have been hard at work gathering things. Well, one of them has. The others have been on standby. Because I really don't need anything from them. I only wanted to do half an hour of just chatting. That way we'd have plenty of time to play the game. And then I end up doing a full hour. And now I feel like we're not going to play the game as much. But to be totally honest, it probably works out with this game because we're running out of content, really. I can't help but think I don't think this game's going to change all that much once we start unlocking the new areas to buy. I don't really think. What I'm saying is I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep playing this because I feel like we've seen most everything there is to see already. And I don't feel like there's much of a point because yeah, I could buy the other properties and build like the theme park and all. But what does that do for me? Oh, I forgot about my fish traps over here. Got the treasure. I guess I did. Next time, can you sneak me along? Just don't tell Dad. I ain't doing that. Alright, report back to Delphine. We didn't get anything in here but 2 prawns. Let's get the stuff from the shop. 3 hours on that. Everything else over here should be ready, though. You just sleeping in the snow? Alright, we can turn those in. Boing. Well, to heck, I really don't know what to do to capture more new fish and bugs now. What, you're a bit of a... I don't know what... Just, every time. Nothing you say. You just don't say hi. Don't say how you doing. You just say, huh. Like you don't want to see me. Pearl glowfish usually. Fun, yeah, fun, something kind of cane glowfish. Blah, 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 glowfish. Glowfish aren't exactly common. Senior angle. Become a senior angle. I have complete confidence in you. Well, let's do it now. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead. Ocean currents brought marine trash to the island waters. Most have been cleared, but at least 20 species of fish are missing now, disrupting the ecosystem. Collect 20 saltwater species from around the island. Release them at the Aqua Blue outpost to boost biodiversity and restore the waters. Collect saltwater fish from Starsand Island only. Releasing species from elsewhere could cause invasive species problems. No fishing rod needed. It's slow, might scare the fish. Use a fishing cage instead. Alright, fishing cage time. Something about bait, I don't know, we'll read it later. So, is a fishing cage different from a trap? No, we already have it. Well, let's go ahead and spend money on this rod. Get an upgraded rod, that might help us out. Alright, so we already have a fishing cage / trap. Let's see. I know where you're at. We'll just track you. We'll have to play. We already have multiple traps placed. I guess I could move some of the traps from freshwater to saltwater. Because I have like 2 in saltwater, 2 in the river, and 2 in the lake. Alex, wait! You're never around when I need you.
Hello.
Turn in request. Yep, here's your alloy. Should meet Marston's needs, okay? And Solara is right over here. Maybe. I don't know what time she gets off. Nope, she gets off before 3 then. Because she's not here. Okay, she's not far. She must have just got off then. I guess she gets off around 3. That would make sense, because she walks in at 7. So she works like 7 to 3. Where'd she go? There she is. Just chillaxing? That's cool.
Hi there.
Turn in your request. I have your pickled cucumbers on the make. It'll be a little bit longer on them. Alright, place a fishing trap. So they have to be saltwater fish. Let's go move our other traps then. We have 1 trap up, kind of up here. Can't go that way. Just cutting through people's yards. I try to take shortcuts and it won't let me. It's a good thing this hoverboard's not like the ones in Back to the Future. They don't work over water. All right, there's my traps. All right. Let's go get the ones by the river. And before I pick them up, I'll check and make sure I have bait for them. I should. I think I made a decent amount. All right, examine. Yeah, I got bait. All right. All right, to the beach. I haven't really been paying attention to the traps I have over here. All right, we got 2 there. Well, I really gotta start doing stuff with some of this. There they are. Let's put a couple out here. And then we'll put some closer to shore. There we go. Examine. Fill the aquarium with 20 types of fish. All right, I am gonna put, let's see, I got 15, 2, 4, 6 traps. All right, let's put 2 in each. Let's see, cost 1 a day. Let's put 2 in each. I'll have to make some more. This is going to be most of my bait. Hopefully that catches me something. All right, let's go put what we can in there now. And then hopefully we won't have to catch too many more. It has to be 20 different types of fish. And I've caught quite a few fish already. Ooh, go. I knew we would be decorating this at some point. Put in a glowfish. Had to. Let's add insufficient fish. Do I have to have them in my inventory? Like, I know I got blue tang. I know I got clownfish, for example. Okay, so they don't have to be in my inventory. Let's put the entire cast of Finding Nemo in here. Apparently I don't have one of those. just gonna add fish until it says you can't do that anymore. Apparently it wants 3 of each. Gotta do a lot more fishing, I guess. Well, you know, this is kind of unfortunate because I know I've sacrificed some of these fish to other things at this point. Oh well. I wonder if this is gonna like take the place of bundles in these games. I haven't seen bundles in this game, which is always a plus because I hate bundles. All right. So we got 7 out of 20. Is that how many? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it's not just fill it with 20 different kinds. You got to fill it with 3 of each kind in order for it to count. Well, you know what that means? Lots of fishing is in our future. I wonder if we can get that chest at some point, or if it's just there for decoration. Okie dokie then. Let's take the bus. 30 gold to go from here to there. It's usually just 5 or 10. It's not where I need to be. I need to check the pickles. They're done. Okay, we'll turn that in. That window open? No. All right, you are done. Yeah, might as well. Okay, what do I need for that other rod? Solar rod, track that. We need a rod. Wait, don't I already have a? We have the noble rod. And the solar rod requires that. Okay, so that's the next one. We need a rod, shaft, fishing line, alloy, spring, magnet, and the noble rod. Okay. We need 5 more alloys, so let's go ahead and get that going. We need 5 springs. Five magnets. A fishing line. Requires carbon line. 4, so 8 minus 3 is 5. It's another damn fly in my face. Hold on. Did I do the math wrong? I need 2 fishing line. takes 4. I need 2 more of these. All right, make 2 of those. Meow goes the cat. All right, where do I get a rod from? Crafting, you make it from here. Gearsmith, okay. You know, I think we'll just turn in those pickles to Solara tomorrow. All right, 1 solar rod. Yay, we have a solar rod now. All right, well, we need a couple more of Dory here. So is there a way to breed this? We got Blue Tang. Confirm. All right, everything looks squared away. You can turn in for the night. All right, sort all this out. That can go in fishing. That's getting turned in. Keep that. I don't know what to do with those. I guess put those in catch-all for now. That can go in ore. These 2 can go in fishing. All right, Kitty is inside on her wheel. Where's that damn fly at? He just buzzed by. I think they need a sound effect, like a yawn sound effect when they wake up. Kitty's no longer in this room, which is curious because the door was closed. Asleep on the porch. How does that cat get out? Whatever. All right, the sheepy will need shearing. I'll worry about that later. The thuds on that cow. Pet the pig. Gotta keep the animals happy as they grow up and then never pet them again. Get them used to it and then deny them forever. Alright, saltwater fish. So I think what we'll do is we'll go out on the boat and just catch fish to our heart's content. That's probably going to be most of what we do today. Oh, Solara, I got your pickles.
Hi there.
Turn in request. Just the right amount. Oh, you asked for 2, I gave you 2. Don't eat them all at once. Alright, Ginger wants that, and what Ginger wants, Ginger gets. Especially if she's paying $5 grand for it, and it's easy to make. You want bombs. You are more than capable of making your own. Why are you asking me to do it? I don't want to make premium wood. You want black fabric, which yeah, I don't have, so you're SOL. We'll just make that thing for Ginger. And it won't take us long to make. All right, stop tracking that and track this, please. Let's go fishing for a while. Hopefully with this new rod, we might catch something different. Oh wait, we should check our traps too. Oh wow, we caught a lot. Oh hell, I didn't mean to do that. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, we got something new. Some type of shrimp or prawn. It's a shrimp. We got shrimp. Enough to make a cocktail, I hope. All right. Boat is right here. Let's see, where would be a good place to go? Luma Wave, Celeste Wave, or Coral Sea? I don't think we've gone to Luma Wave all that much, so let's go there. I like how Starsand is depicted as being right in the middle of like winter stuff, desert stuff, grasslands, two different kinds, and then deep ocean, or coral reef or something over there. Luma Wave, deep sea area north of Starsand Island, home to unique fish Coral Sea. Southeast of Starsand Island, home to unique fish species, frequent sightings of giant fish. Frequent sighting of mysterious... is that the same? Yeah, it's the same description on all of them. I wonder if it'll be worth it to start getting my own boat. Or at least renting the other boat. And coming out here myself. I mean, I don't think it would really matter. If you're gonna go to if you get your own boat, you can go to different spots. Because this only takes like 30 gold to get out here. And the rental price of the boat is much higher. See, that looks new. We only need 6 more new things, if my math is correct. And I'm not good at math, so it might not be. Butterfly fish. Butterfly fish again. I like how you just look. The second it hits the water, one of them just is like, what was that? Ooh, what are you? Blue angelfish, huh? See, that was that time. It's like, what was that? Can I eat it? I'm gonna go eat it. Nom. Oh no. Well, hello there. You're a big one. Oh, are 2 of them going for it? Nope. That would be funny if it did. Another one of those. Butterfly fish. You know, there were so many fish here, I don't think I need to bait the water at all. I got a little too greedy. We'll catch this one, then we'll move somewhere else. Yeah, all the fish are gone. I could attract more, but I think it's going to be better if we just move. Welcome to the Parrot. Head to Coral Sea, please. 30 gold. Sure, here you go. Yeah, there's plenty of fish here. See, I was hoping each area would have like different fish, but they're all saltwater fish, so I guess it really don't matter. Well, we'll have plenty of blue angelfish by the end of the day. At this rate. I should be able to just toss some dynamite in there and catch a bunch of them that way. That would really speed this process up. Dynamite, boom, bunch of fish. I guess that would kill them, though. They do want these fish alive. Imagine if they added something like catfisting to this game, where you had to catch a fish by punching it in the face, using your entire arm as bait. And you just catch a giant catfish. Ooh, you're new. Powerful bite makes it the sworn enemy of the shellfish. A humphead something. Alright, that's all the fish here. Well, there's one more, but we can move to the next area. Plenty of fish. Plenty of fish in the sea. It's just the same damn fish over and over again, though. Ooh, this one's putting up a fight. It's a whitefish. Caught Gil again. Not Gilligan. We caught Gil again. Just clarification. We did not catch Gilligan. He's still on that island. With the skipper, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, Professor, and Marianne. That song lives rent-free in my head. I want everyone to know that. I heard that so much. I've never actually watched that show, but I heard it a lot growing up. Oh, we got a lot of fish here. This seems to be where all the fish are today. My cat gained the well-hydrated stat, so I guess it just drank out of the bowl. Not really. I was thinking, can you see my house from here? Like, not really. It's over there, though. Oh, you kind of can. Or that might be Pastel's house. Another whitefish. I need something new. Come on, game. Let me out here. All right, last one. I guess I could drink those slushies. Give me a drink. There's still more fish to catch here. We haven't fished them all out the ocean yet. Kelp? I don't want kelp, I want fish. I haven't had fish in a while, like to eat. I think I got some salmon in the freezer. I might cook that next week. All right, that's enough. Set sail, head for the island. Like, oh god, the island sank. Everything's underwater. Could also try catching some fish right here at shore. But it's just going to be the same fish. That's the problem. It's the same fish because you're in the ocean. It's just saltwater fish. So it really doesn't matter where you go. Can you actually see? Yeah, you can. You can see the fish we've added. I honestly don't know what fish I have on me. So we're just gonna cycle until it lets us add more. Yep, I know I caught some of them. Didn't catch any of them or any of them. Have 2 of those. Growing one of them. Got 1 of those. Humphead Rasse. Don't have any of those. Got plenty of them already. Yep, caught all of these. Angelfish feels pretty common. Clownfish, whitefish, got 1 there. And you got those. All right. Well, we're more than halfway at least. All right. What do we got going on here? I need 6 more in bio research. Let's head back to town and we'll do some fishing. Actually, no, let's do some fishing right over here. Let's chum the water a bit. You know, I swear some of those fish it's asking me to catch, though, are freshwater fish. Low stamina. Motherfucker, I just... Hold on. One of these is a, sells food. No, I thought you did. Ooh, right here. I need... Like, what gives me the most stamina? 18, 18. Alright, you know what? Give me 5 of those. We're about to eat... We're about to eat these. We're about to stuff our face full of sweets for the stamina. There's plenty of fish right here, and we ain't letting them go. I wonder how it decides which fish goes for it. Another whitefish. These are things I don't need. It must be the closest one. Yeah, I think it's closest. Whichever fish is close, we'll go for it. I feel like fishing might be the most pointless thing in this game as far as like progression. Because it's so easy. I just started doing fishing and I'm already most of the way through it. Sorry about that. Had to get a drink. You, take the bait. I thought that was someone's chair for a second there. The clownfish. None of these are fish I actually need. Oh, we might need the unicorn fish. I can't remember. That's right. You want it? Go for it. So he was cautious. Catching a lot of unicorn fish over here. We caught that in just the perfect spot. The fish didn't even move. I was hoping that would be a new one because it was putting up a fight. Alas, 'twas not to be. Hey, 5. We need 5 more. I thought that was a bass for a second. You know this water's got to be cold. He's swimming away. Huh? What was that? I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna try to eat it. Oh no, it's pulling me in. I don't think crabs would count. Alright, that's enough fishing for today. Just so we can come back out and do it all again tomorrow. Though tomorrow I will try chumming the water a bit. Alright, Ginger wants a crystallith sculpture. And what Ginger wants, Ginger gets. Crystallith sculpture. I just need 2 eternal alloy and 2 meteor planks, which includes one of those purple things. Yeah, just make like 30 of these. And then I'm gonna need 2 eternal alloy. I'm just gonna let that cook overnight. We'll finish that tomorrow. I don't think I need anything else. It's got freaking new bunnies. Where'd these crabs come from? I don't remember picking them up. Oh, that's the wrong button. I did not mean to push that. I wanted this button. Alright, all y'all go in the bucket. We should make some more fishing bait, though. Why is there a small child here? What you doing? Alright. I need advance... whatever this is called. Let's see, it gives me... 1 per, I guess. Go ahead and do like 20. Yep, we'll let that go overnight too. Alright, well, let's go ahead and turn in early. Or we'll wait till this. Why are you... You got 1 day. What is it with things growing weirdly out of sync here? I planted all these at the same time. Oh, yep, the water bucket needs watering. You get the water can. Apparently I'm still gonna need that. Here you go, kitty. Fresh batch of water for you. Don't open the window. Here, you put that in there. Kitty, are you enjoying your new home? I think she is. The Mushroom Deity, thank you for the raid. And the follow. Am I not hearing my own stuff? Hold on. I hear the ding. Did the alerts play? I saw them, but I didn't hear the audio. Well, thank you for the follow. What were you playing? What were you doing? How was it going? Did you win? Hope have a great stream. Yep. They played on your end. Okay, that's good to know. I just did all this rebrand stuff with like the PNG tuber and all the art assets and the alerts and all. That's all brand new, so I'm kind of paranoid to make sure it works. Starsand Island, how you enjoying it? We talked for an hour about Zareni and her redesign. Not really. I think it was like 30 minutes, but whatever. How far into Starsand Island are you? It is very cute. I do like the vibe of this game. Oh, that's ready. This is my character. Her name's Aurora. Say hi, everyone. There she goes. We are currently gonna mess with the garden and the animals and get this thing for Ginger. Ginger wants a sculpture, and what Ginger wants, Ginger gets. I need 2 of these. Not very far, still in the first month. It's funny. It's very funny. Progression happens very fast in this game, time-wise, because I'm still in year 1. I'm in winter. The game starts in summer. So my girl here has, in 2/3 of a year, basically become a master at everything. I do like her. I'm actually going to take this character. I might make a backstory and all for her, and I want to put her in Paralives. Alright, and 2 meteor planks. Tommy Evers, thank you for the follow. I wonder if that's going to get us close to the goal, because there is a follower goal of 130. Hold on, let me check something. We were at 122. 124, if my math is correct. Very close, yes. Because it's 130. There is a unique alert for reaching the goal. So that's why I'm curious. Alright, 2 meteor planks, and then we can make this sculpture for the lovely and beautiful Ginger. Oh, Kirsten Beauty, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, we're getting a lot of follows today. I do appreciate it. I probably should go ahead and tell y'all. So my whole shtick here, I am a... What am I? A sci-fi elf. No, I'm not a sci-fi elf. Freaking... What is it? I had this whole speech prepared, and now it's escaping me. Cyberpunk, that's it. I am a cyberpunk elf. I'm currently a PNG tuber because... Potato. I do have a VTuber model, but potato. So, yeah, we are the cyberpunk elf. I play a variety of games. My schedule right now has been Motor Slice, Paralives, and Starsand Island. But I play a lot of things. Here lately, it has mostly been... I came with Shroomy, but I've been doing things. Awesome. Well, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Ginger's over there. Wait, where's my board? So, yeah, my train of thought has derailed. What was I saying? What was I doing? Oh, yeah, we can go in Ginger's house now. We are high enough friendship level with her. Ginger, my beautiful wife from another life. That was me during stream. Yep, train of thoughts. You know, they have a tendency of just jumping the tracks, you know? Oh yeah, I play a variety of games. Here lately, it's been these cozy light farm sim neighborvania games. I'm a big fan of the My Time series, which is where Ginger's coming from. That's where I keep calling her the lovely and beautiful Ginger. Because before I started playing this game, I did a replay of My Time at Portia, which is the game she's from. Alright, Ginger, you wanted the statue. Here you go. You just say the word. Whatever you want, you get, especially if you're paying me $5 grand. Add it to the sketchbook. I love Ginger so much. She's one of my favorite characters from My Time. Yeah. Right now, we are in the progress of trying to fill out bio-research. Because if I get... Let's see, we're at 67. I need 72. 5 more. Zoe the Crazy, thank you for the follow. Yes, I do use Restream. I do use Restream. It's been a thing. I like... There are pros and cons. There are things I like about streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, and the best of both worlds was to use Restream and send it to both. I like Restream over like Stream Elements because my internet's not the greatest, And restream, I can stream to a central place that redistributes it, as opposed to just having two separate upstream connections. I'm cursed Bessie at work, but I'm here. Well, I do understand. Try not to get distracted too much and the boss get mad at you, but I appreciate the follow. Do what you gotta do. Let's see. Yep, I need 5 more, and then I'll get these 2 sheep. And then when I get those 2 sheep, I'll get their wool, and then I can use that to complete this. We're also working on 20 different types of fish for this guy. We are at 11 last I checked. So we need 9 more. Let's go see what's on the commission board today. Zoe the Crazy. I have a friend named... This is not where I need to be. I have a friend named Zoe, and I thought that was you for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. But nope, it was not. Oh, wow. Everyone wants things. Zareni, my wife, my future wife. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, that would be pretty easy. 2.5 grand. That's cool. I don't have that. I don't like random drop chance. I could make that fairly easy, but that's a lot of what I have. You want milk? We'll go to the grocery store. I could make lunar crystals, no problem. 3 grand. 2.5 for some eternal alloy. I'm getting low on whatever that red one is. But I should have the alloy to make it. Or the... whatever. Alright, this is going to be the hardest one, but I'll do it. And this one too, why not? Alright, rest of you... SOL. Let's see here, which one... Those two I just gotta make. This one's gonna be the tough one. Not tough, just... yeah. Track that one. Let's take the bus back home. I love the vibes of this game. I love the art style too. I don't think you see too many of these games with this art style, he says, knowing darn well there's a lot of them. What is in my inventory right here? A camellia drink? Ooh, I don't know where that came from, but all right. Oh, I need to go check those fish traps as well. All right. Okay. You want a perpetual reactor. Uh-oh. Game? Don't scare me like that. Perpetual reactor. 2 more magnets. 1 of those. No, wait, 3. 2. 2 of those. And then got that. And that comes from the Gearsmith. Need lunar crystal. Alright. So it was 1 lunar crystal on top of 3. So 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I needed 2 of these. You need alloy. I'll take that to make... well, I guess I'll go ahead and make 2. I really only needed 1. And then 2 magnets. Alright, all that's going. In progress, in progress. Okay. Well, all this does its thing. I got my robot over here handling all the animal related duties. Okay, why is that a different symbol? All right. Oh, we got a big one. Big winter melon. Oh, you're not done yet. Shoot, that's going to throw this all out of whack. I tried to keep it even. All right, let's plant, I guess, a couple more winter melons and then something else. We'll go with carrots. That's the only other full winter crop. All right. Oh, I have a cat. It's cat. Where's it at? Cat, where'd you go? My cat's name is 404, which I find hilarious. Extra funny when you can't find it. It's around here somewhere. All right, carrots. "404 not found." Yep, it's a fitting name. Oh, I don't have... I'm missing one carrot seed. Oh, well. Almost done with that. These two are ready, which means you make these two. And then flame core. Make like 50. Take that. Waiting on that. This is done. All right, one perpetual reactor. That's the wrong thing. All right, 2 hours on that. End game, not real life, thank God. We'll stand in front of the furnace to keep warm. I do apologize if the image on your stream doesn't look that great. My internet's not the best. I actually have to start off my streams with the bitrate set to 500, and then I up it later, which is kind of funny, but somehow that works. That keeps it from going too bad. Don't think there's anything. Okay, we can go check those traps now. Looking good to us. Twitch has been having issues too. I honestly can never tell when Twitch or YouTube or any other website's having issues because my upload is so bad I never even see it. Looks good. I may need to lower mine. Been having the same issues. What's funny is my bitrate is set low. It's actually well below the recommended for both. Oh my god, I did the same thing. I didn't mean to collect it. Please give me something new. But yeah, I have my bitrate set well below the recommended for both Twitch and YouTube because I have no other choice. But it's kind of the bare minimum you need to get a 720p stream working. Lowered mine a bit already, but Twitch is being a pain. Yeah. I think a lot of places have been having issues lately. Why? I have no idea. All right. 6 traps I have. All right, let's do 3 per trap. I wonder if if the more you add, if that increases your odds of getting something unique. All right. Okay, what to do now? Honestly, I think we might do some fishing right here, or let's see. I need to be catching saltwater fish. Let's head over to Windflute Island, which I haven't technically unlocked yet, but we can go there. No one's gonna stop us. It's not like there's any cops on this island. Which kind of brings up the question, how do they enforce any of the laws here? All right, fishing there. Anywhere else around here? Ooh, the music here is nice. Yep, a couple of fish right here. All right, you're technically saltwater fish, but let's see if we can get something new. All these cats and no captain. They do have a cat named Sheriff. Ooh, we got a fighter. Purple, it's a whitefish again. They do have a cat named Sheriff. Maybe that's the cat that does all the... It does all the law enforcement. And it's always asleep in the middle of the day because it's got nothing to do. It's a very, very, very safe, very law-abiding island. Imagine being arrested by a cat. Then there is a patrol that loves to nap. Arrested by a cat. I did see a video somewhere in Europe. I can't remember the place, but there is a cat that has like a police vest on. It might have been the UK, now that I say it out loud. There's a black cat, and people got sad for it, so they made it like a little rain jacket or something. And it was yellow. And it looked so much like the police uniforms, and eventually someone made it a little jacket that says police on it. So it's technically a police cat somewhere in the UK. I think. It's somewhere in Europe. It might not be the UK, and I can't remember its name. But I did see that on YouTube. It's all just one big fun joke, but yeah. Imagine getting arrested by a cat. That would be crazy. Although, who would fight back against that officer? Come on. It's too cute to not to fight back against. I'd rather be arrested than have one kick you around, right? Oh, another one of these. I got plenty of these already. All these fish are getting turned into fish sticks. Because I am not finding new ones. Can I get some shrimp? Maybe? Something different? All this fishing is making me want seafood, though. Another angelfish? Good lord. Let's go to the rocks. Get to deeper water. All right, chum the water a bit. Come on, come on. You know you want it. You got Gil again. Gil again, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife. Oh, look, we caught Nemo. Get back over here. Where do you think you're going? Wasn't there a butterfly fish in Nemo too? I honestly don't remember. think it's the one that was obsessed with bubbles. Ooh, what are you? Orange spine unicorn fish. Into the water. Oh, wow. I didn't think you'd make that jump. I'm going to go back to the aquarium. I think I have some new ones I could throw in there. I'm not sure. You know what? You ever browse Reddit and you see someone start a thread like, which video game world would you like to live in? And a lot of people say Stardew Valley. And I don't disagree with that. But I honestly think I'd rather live here. I'd rather live in Starsand Island. Nice tropical island. I think I'll take that over Stardew. Oh, we hit something. We hit something. Hopefully it didn't break it. Portia? See, we've had this discussion before. The problem with the My Time series is indoor plumbing. They don't have it. Especially like in Portia. It's like nobody has a toilet. I guess I don't have any of those. I had a toilet. In one of them, I swear, yeah, in one of them there is... What? I don't have any of those? Okay. Is it Stars? Is it Portia or is it Sandrock where you could get one? Or maybe both, and I'm just misremembering. It was a half bowl, more of a basin. It must have been Portia, surely, because I feel like Sandrock, everyone had an outhouse. That's the the downside with the My Time series is the lack of indoor plumbing and the fact that it's like post-apocalyptic recovery. So there's no internet. At least in this one, it's a modern setting, so you have modern amenities. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's date night. We gotta go find Sereni. I'm gonna smell like ocean. I should probably go home and get a shower. You don't want to take a lady out smelling like the water. Like fish and salt water. It's a lovely smell. Alright. Actually, didn't she... She's the one that wanted this, too, so that works out. No, this thing. Claim that. And do we already have the other stuff? Yep. Alright, let's put our inventory away. You know what? We'll sort all that out later. Is she... What's she doing over here? I've never seen her here before.
I was just thinking.
What were you thinking about? I will happily accept your oil stone. Thank you. I need oil stone. Optimize the interface based on preferences. It should be easier for you to use now. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but all right. Turn in request. Here's your reactor. Yay! We fully leveled up Zareni. We can now move in, or we can have her move in with us. Your affection bond character reaches 5. You'll unlock the cohabitation feature. Help out by tidying up, caring for animals, and tending the garden. Nice. Okay, you had a quest available. Something on your mind? What's troubling you? Running an experiment here to collect new data. Didn't want to disturb anyone, so I came at night. I mean, it's almost night, but alright. Data is collected. The experiment itself didn't succeed, though. I think a gear malfunctioned. Try again later. I can do it. You're willing to help? Always. Just need a few components. It's fine. Can't find them all. Just tell me what you need. What are you needing? Oh, you need 3 gears. Wait right here. All the benefits with none of the commitment. It's... Yeah. Maybe she just wants the trial run, you know? You move in with them for the trial before getting married, which is kind of silly in my mind, but whatever. She will be mine. Oh, you're done. I wonder how long this is going to take. 6 days? Okay, tell you what. I want you to do 130. And then when this is done, we'll dump the rest on it. Gotta try that with a certain yak boy. Alright. I got your gears, Zareni. Where'd she go? Back over here to look at the water?
I was just thinking.
Interact. Well, you know what? It's date night. Yes, I do want to go on a date with you. What shall we do? We've done picnic. We went out to eat last time. Their outfits are really adorable. I didn't expect it, but yeah, when it gets winter, most of the characters have a unique outfit for winter. It's kind of weird that hers doesn't cover her legs. She's got to be cold. Let's do something fun. Arcade, musical, hot spring. Let's go to the arcade. I don't think we've done that before. Went to the hot spring one time. That was great. I do love seasonal outfits. It's always a nice touch. It was one of my favorite mods for Stardew was the seasonal outfit one. It is adorable. Knew you'd like it. I usually play video games at home. Yeah, I prefer games at home too, Zareni. Honestly, arcades just try to steal your money. Mostly come here to find Lauren to discuss our indie game collaboration. Ooh, I'm interested. What are you making? Let's play around. Oh yeah, we only got this game. Foodie Bara. Is it like Snake then, I'm guessing? 5 tokens. Yeah, this looks like Snake. Oh! I didn't know they would... Ah, I'm getting lost. Ah! It moves a little... Yep, I failed. It's like it moves a little on the fast side. What's the leaderboard look like? Ying, Garminova, Solara. Apparently I came in 4th and 5th. I'm surprised Zareni's not on here. Ooh, we actually do have rewards. This is the first time I've even looked at the in-game minigames. Ooh, an alarm clock. Nice. You like this one? Didn't they have a second one? They had like Tetris and they had to remove it because Tetris was like, the people who owned Tetris was like, no. Oh, so, okay, that's a negative. Don't get a half-eaten watermelon. Got it. Yeah, I do remember that being a thing. It was before I started playing that they removed it. Ooh, that was dangerous what I just did. Come on, I need something to eat. My giant capybara is getting hungry. Ah! I thought I could be fast enough. Alright, that's enough of that. Who would have thought you're so good at video? I don't think I was that good. Snake has never been my thing, Zareni. I think I did pretty badly, to be honest. Didn't expect we'd share a common hobby. At this point, you'd think you would have known that. Alright. Does your home have a lot of games? She has, what, 2 computers? She's got one in her basement, and I'm pretty sure the one in her house is a stream setup. You want to play games? You can come over to my place next time. Say no more. We'll go right now. Talking about the indie game, going fairly smoothly. I'm mainly responsible for the hardware part, while the rest is handled by Lauren. So you're actually making like an indie handheld then? Not just an indie game to slap into someone's console? That's neat. That game, it's based on Starsand Island. We want to create a game that's very relaxing and healing. LOL. So that friends beyond Starsand Island may have the feel and the charm of it. Are they making this game? Are we getting a little fourth wall break here? Every time we talk about these things, I just can't help it. I'm not usually like this. Well, I like seeing this side of you, Zareni. Show it more. You like it? I thought this stuff was boring. You thought wrong. False. False advertising. I love it. You can tell me. All right? Just thinking that we have the same hobbies makes me happy. Give me a hug. Hope that in the future we can still play the games together. Oh, you just say the words, Zareni. Just say the word. 1v1 me at Spin the Bottle. Well, we can play Mortal Kombat. It's great. I have not played Mortal Kombat in forever. That'd probably be a bad idea. She's gonna wipe the floor with me. I wonder what Zareni would be thinking about the GTA 6 release. So aggressive, I love it. That's a heck of a pickup line, isn't it? 1v1 me at Spin the Bottle. Of course, I'm stealing that from DBZA, but whatever. What's this over here? Lunel wants a lunar crystal. The always beautiful and lovely Lunel, who dresses amazing at all times, which is not surprising given what she does for a living. She gave me leather. And also $3 grand. Zareni wants gears. There was one more. You wanted the alloy. Oh, you're way the heck over there. Love Lunel. Lunel was one of the ones I was considering for romancing. This game wouldn't let me romance Ginger, which is understandable. Also, I romanced Ginger and Portia, so, you know, no big deal. My options were, I was thinking like Lunel, Pastel. Hello. Hold on, let me talk to Alex, and then I gotta bring up the thing. Yay, Alex likes me more. I can go break into her house now. Where's that? Social. So, like, I was debating between Pastel, Lunel, and Zareni. I kind of liked... Where is she? Stella as well. But then I got to reading Serena's details here. And if you've never read it, it's basically entirely about Stella. And she doesn't hush about Stella. I think they might have a thing going on. I don't know if it's one-sided or not, but this one is definitely into this one. And so I'm like, you know what? You can have her. All right, I'll get out the way. And then I had to choose between Lunel, Pastel, and Zareni. I could have the lovely Lunel, the Big Booma Farm Girl, or I ultimately pick Zareni because I just can't say no to shy and adorable. She won me over. Secret lesbians. They don't have to be secret if they don't want to be. I'm just saying. Get it out there. Although I think Stella was the first one I got to 3 hearts. She looks like a cute shark for real. Zareni? She does. We were talking about this earlier because I was browsing the discussions on Steam about this game, and somebody was like, why'd they change her design? Because if you look at an early trailer and some of the early teaser artwork, Zareni had a completely different design. She looked like a VTuber. She had this... Her color palette was white and purple. She had glasses, and she wore a hoodie that had cat ears on it. And then they changed her to this, which honestly, this design does work better. It fits the environment and the vibe of the game more. I think purple would have been better because we already have this person's blue. Although I guess Stella has got kind of a purple color palette. You got the blue color palette. You got a blue color palette. You're more black and white. So I do think purple would have worked better for her. But honestly, if I was going to do anything to like merge those two designs, I would have kept the glasses. Zareni with a pair of glasses would give me a heart attack. It'd be so damn cute. That, and I think you would shorten her sleeves up a bit and give her a smartwatch. That's what I would do. Give her a smartwatch and shorten her sleeves up a bit. And make her design purple. Zephyria or Sylvain for my character. Zareni with a pair of glasses would be... Yeah, it'd be cuteness overload. That's probably why they didn't do it. There'd be people nosebleeding everywhere. It would be national tragedy. Let's see. Zephyria or Sylvan. You know, one complaint I have about this game is the guy characters got the weirdest names. Like, okay. Zareni, Pastel, all right, kind of odd. Stella, Solara's kind of odd, but Stella, Lunel, Serena, Alex, Diona, I'm not counting Nia or Ginger or them, Charlene, like these are all fairly normal names. Charlene especially. And then you get to the guys and it's like Garminova, which sounds like a brand of fertilizer, which, okay, fitting for him. Sylvan, that's a music reference for sure. Delphine, okay, supposed to sound like dolphin. Aurelis, I don't even know what that is. Zephyria almost sounds like it was supposed to be a female character at one point. Lauren, okay, that one's not that bad. Gus Fang, Yufang. Honestly, I'm kind of bland. I'm kind of meh with this character. Marston's normal. Sagewood's a bit on the nose. Bruce, and there's two people I haven't met yet. Who have I not met? Yeah, he is. Part of the problem is he's up in the darn mountain, so you never talk to him. But yeah, he's kind of got this Zen vibe going on. Overall, his design's not bad. He's just, you never get to talk to him, so you never really learn much about him. All right, we've turned everything in. Zarini needs her gears, which I thought we had made already. Oh, I made springs. Shoot, I picked the wrong thing. Oh, now I got 3 springs I don't know what to do with. Well, I guess I'll need them eventually. You go and catch all for now. I don't know where to put you, and you can go in processed. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Gears, that's what I need. All right, you're done. I came over here and said, like, Zarini, wait right here. I'm going to go get your things. And then I go make the wrong thing entirely. I don't think that would impress her. All right, Zarini. My future wife. You're just not aware of this fact yet. I got your gears, this time for real.
I was just thinking.
Here are your parts. I have the gear. Here you go. Might have to ask your help again later. Say no more. Alright, stop bringing these up. I don't want you to track them right now. Sure, go ahead. I'm just going to go down into the basement because I want to check something. I don't mind. If you ask questions, I might have an answer for you. Don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Yeah, she's got this little drafting table. Yeah, she's got this computer here, which probably isn't a gaming setup. It's just adorable. She's got this little nook, like a little reading area. Her work area. And if we go up to her bedroom... Oh, I don't mean to call. How do you get a workbench 2? To get a workbench 2 to craft, I need to craft a furnace 2, which needs a workbench 2, so give me a minute. Yeah, this is her actual setup right here, and she's got it nice. Like, she's got a nice... Look at that computer down there. I'm jealous. It's got a custom loop. What is this? She has custom loop water cooling on that thing. I thought that was a microphone at first, but it's actually a robot arm. Triple monitor setup. And then she's got her comic books and a little snack trolley right there. This girl knows what's important in life. And she wonders why I love her. Alright, let me go to the shop real quick. So you need to craft furnace 2, which needs workbench 2. So how to progress that? Okay. So this is furnace 2 right here and furnace 3, and this is workbench 3. By the way, you can upgrade right here. There's a little button. It'll tell you what it needs. So if you make workbench 2, requires requires iron ingots from furnace 2. And furnace 2. Oh, god damn it. Let me see here. Furnace 2 requires stone brick and charcoal and bronze. So you would just make your bronze and stone brick on furnace 1 and charcoal on the charcoal kiln. And that's all you need for furnace 2. And you would walk up to your furnace. And if you have the recipe, there should be a little button. I can't click this, but yeah. It'll tell you what it needs to upgrade. And the recipes, if you don't have them, they're at Zareni's shop. So yeah, that's the charcoal kiln right here. Yeah. So yeah, furnace 1 to make that. Get get 2 things from there, 1 thing from there, then you can upgrade, and then that'll give you the stuff to make crafting table 2. Didn't know the upgrade button. It took me a minute to find it too. But yeah, as long as you have the stuff, you could always, if you don't want to push the upgrade button, you can actually just build them separately as well. So if you wanted to have, like what I got here, a furnace 2 and a furnace 3, you can just build them separately. Because it's the same material required to upgrade and build it new. So as long as you have the recipe, which you can get from Zareni's shop, it'll tell you what it needs. How does one acquire workbench 2 without having a workbench 2? There's a surprising amount of things that the game just gives you. Oh, I gotta go through these animals and sell a bunch of them again. It gave me a workbench at some point. I must have got rid of it because I swear I had... Oh no, it gave me a second gearsmith. I built a gearsmith and then it gave me one. I'm like, okay. Wow, these carrots grew fast. It's a little late. I'll just go get seeds first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm really gonna need to get seeds. I want to get more cucumbers grown. I got mail. Oh, nope, they're still growing. Let's see here. Cucumber seeds and winter melon. I need more carrot seeds. All seasons trellis. All season next, I think. You grow in farmland. Plain berry. How many of those do I have? 15. Okay, we can plant more of those. That's the wrong chest. All right. We'll plant those next. And then where we got... Do we have anything that I can grow spring, winter? Strawberries. Might plant some of them. Yeah. Okay, so we'll plant strawberries. Do they grow on a trellis? No, they grow in farmland. And we'll get more cucumber seeds to put on the trellis so I can actually take those cucumbers back out. So that's what I'm gonna get tomorrow. Hopefully, please tell me y'all. Yeah, they're gonna grow tomorrow, so I can plant those berries as well. All right. Well, we got a letter from Zareni. Finished optimizing the interaction protocol for a small floating robot. Basic indoor testing is done, but I need more data on how outdoor conditions affect its audio and emotion analysis. Could you help me run a test with some preset dialogue? 1700, road in front of the general store. Just have a short casual chat with the test bot to see how it responds. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go talk to a robot. 1700 to 1900. Unfortunately, that is gonna have to wait for another time. No time limit on any of this. Because it is about time for me to start logging off. I'm getting hungry IRL too, so we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. We're gonna eat. We got 5 minutes to kill though. I try to stream for 3 hours. And we're right at 2 hours 56 minutes, so we got five minutes to kill. There's something in the fish pond, and I have more mail. Alright, let's go ahead and exit the game. It saves automatically. Oop, close that too. Let's get the background music back going. Alrighty, well, anything we want to yap about for 3 minutes? I guess I can just go ahead and start finding someone to raid. That probably would be a good use of my time. Let's see. If anyone has any raid suggestions, let me know. Let me take a quick browse of who I have. People I know that might be streaming. It's a Friday night, so I'm sure quite a few are. Let's see. Red Mage Roxy's playing Final Fantasy XIV. Leon's playing Retro. Misune Sylph is Power Wash 2. Ultra Sword Project Zomboid. Rin is playing Witch Blood. I've never even heard of that game. Hold on. What is she doing? Spooky or Dookie? Thank you, Ren. Always with the fun titles. That one. She's doing a remaining 7 hour streams 6. She's 5 hours into a 7 hour stream and she's doing 6 more of those if I'm reading that title correctly. Thanks for helping with the furnace. We'll be playing that tomorrow. Awesome. Let's see. We also have some other people playing Starsand Island. Let's see here. Dark Fortune. A name with Chinese characters I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Mari Mao Mao. I wonder if that's a reference. And Beached. What the heck? Bleached Absol. Okay, that's a name. This Mari Mau Mau's got an interesting name. That's an 18+ channel, though. Not that I mind, but if anyone wants to move away from that, speak up now or forever hold your peace. I like their logo. That like, little logo for their channel is different from... Is that a VTuber or a PNG tuber? Let's see. Oh, they got a cute PNG tuber. It's different from the character in their logo, but it's adorable. I like that one. Let's go with this one. Any objections? Speak now, forever hold your peace. You got like 30 seconds before I hit the start raid button. Because I preload the tab. Let me switch over to the ending screen. OBS? There you go. Why is it black? Okay. There's the VTuber model, if you're interested. I can't use it on stream because potato, but it does make an appearance in my art assets, at least. So that's the actual cyberpunk elf. And the PNG tuber is the chibi version of that. Alright, this tab's taking a minute to load. Alright, as you can see from the schedule that is currently on your screen, my next stream shall be Monday. I typically don't stream on the weekends. I try to keep the weekends clear for friend streams if they want to do something. So yeah, Monday is the next stream. It will be Motor Slice. Motor Slice, and then we're going to switch it up a bit next week because Starsand launches 1.0 on Tuesday, so my Wednesday stream instead of Paralives, will be Starsand Island next week, and we'll move Paralives to the Friday slot for that week. So next week it's Motor Slice on Monday, Starsand on Wednesday, and Paralives on Friday. 2200 Eastern Time, as always. Other than that, I shall see y'all next time. Let me get this raid started. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for all the raids and the follows, everyone. Hope to see y'all back here sometime. And yeah, that's what my schedule is looking like. So if you're interested in any of those games, 2200 Eastern be right here. The easiest way to know is to follow. All right. And if you'd rather watch on YouTube, that's available too. And if you want the VODs, they're also on YouTube. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'm sending you over to a Mari Mau Mau. Good night, everyone.